to RoseTinted. So I am currently now 18, almost 19 weeks pregnant. So I am well and truly into the second trimester. And I thought I would share my second trimester essentials with you. Because although everybody says that the second trimester is when you glow and when you look and feel fabulous, it doesn't always work that way. And if it doesn't work that way, there are some things that you can use that help. So I figured I would share them with you today. So I have fashion, comfort and care, and then extras. So let's jump in. So the first second trimester essential is by far maternity jeans. So up until this point, you've probably been getting away with wearing your old jeans, but with like a bobble through the button loop, or wearing the leggings that you usually have, but just under the bump, that kind of thing. By this point, probably not so comfortable. So over the bump maternity jeans are a must. If you don't have or can't get hold of maternity jeans, then what you can do is buy belly bands on Amazon that you kind of like put over your jeans, and it like supports the stomach whilst also covering up the open gaping hole that you've got. Other than that, joggers and leggings are a great way forward. But yeah, I would highly recommend some maternity jeans if you can. Where are these ones from? These are from Mama Skinny, and I really like these because I really struggle to find maternity brands that come in a size 6, so usually they start at size 8. And although my belly is bigger, my butt is not bigger, my legs are not bigger, I don't need a size 8, I need a size 6 that has a stretchy belly band. And this brand is amazing. You can get them on eBay, Amazon, they also have their own website, so I'll link all that in the description bar below. But this is definitely a must-have for your pregnant mamas in the second trimester. My next must-haves for the second trimester are these bad boys. So they're not the sexiest looking things in the world. They are, however, extremely comfortable. So they're basically non-wired, non-structured bras. So both of these are from Primark. This one was £8 and this one was, I believe it was £6, but it did come with a pair of pants that match. The pants do not fit anymore, but that's a story for another day. But basically they have no wiring in them. They just have the smallest piece of, like, I don't even know, it's almost like the same padding you would get inside a bikini or something like that, for support. However, by this point your boobs are probably heavy, bigger, a little bit more painful. Not painful because I don't want to scare anyone, but they hurt a little. Like, you're getting ready to make milk. You're getting ready to be a mean, lean milk machine. So these are incredible. They just give you that little bit of support while also giving you the comfort and flexibility to move around. You can extend them more than you would structured bras, and they don't constrict the boobs so much. Constrict, restrict, it's one or the other. Pick one. Let me know which one is wrong or right in the comments. But yeah, these are amazing. I've got loads of these. I've got white ones, pink ones, nude ones, black ones, cream ones, sports ones, you name it. But if you can get a bra that is non-wired but still offers that little bit of support, I would go for it because you'll thank yourself in the long run. Last, for fashion favourites for the second trimester would by far be tank tops. So I find tank tops to be really helpful because I feel that they're not the kind of thing I need to size up in, because they show off my bump quite nicely. They give quite a nice, I don't know, they show off the shape of my bump quite nicely. I quite like them. They can be used over jeans, over like the over bump part of maternity jeans, or they can be tucked into stretchy shorts, stretchy leggings, that kind of thing, if you're still looking to be a little bit more stylish than myself. But these are a great alternative. I wore this exact tank top actually when I was pregnant with Nicholas, when I was like 9 months pregnant. And this is in a size 6, so I didn't need to change my size in these at all, and when you wash them they shrink back down. They're amazing and they go with pretty much anything, and I think they're like £1.60 or £2 each or something like that from Primark. I mean, mine are getting a bit old and tatty now, but it's not as if I can go shopping for more. So moving on to comfort and care, and the first thing I want to mention is a body scrub. My body for some reason is a lot more dry than it was before I was pregnant, so I find that using a body scrub more often is something that I definitely need to do, and it does make me feel much better. So this is the Enspa Raspberry and Pomegranate Jelly Body Scrub. First of all, this smells incredible. Spuggy's actually been getting me into trouble for going around just sniffing this. But it is incredible, and it just helps to remove all of that dry, dead skin from your body. And then your next step is a body butter. So in my first trimester's video, I mentioned the Burt's Bees Mama Bee tummy butter. That's fine. I mean, it works really well. However, I don't like the smell of it. And because I don't like the smell of it, I'm not overly excited to put it on. So I picked this one up from Spa, which is the mango and passion fruit. Oh my god. I want to eat it, drink it, mix it with ice cream. I don't know, but it smells incredible. Oh, it's just amazing. If smell-o-vision was a thing, trust me when I said be sharing this with you right now. This is currently on sale for £1.50. I think they're usually like £3 or £4 though. They're not expensive. It is quite a rich body butter in terms of it's quite thick and it doesn't sink into the skin super quickly. But when you're pregnant, you want something slightly heavier, something slightly richer, especially for your boobs, your bum and your tum. But basically, yeah, I've been using this and I've been noticing a real difference when I do moisturise my skin. I've started just moisturising it all over as opposed to just focusing on the boobs, bump and bum. But yeah, really like that. It smells amazing, which I mean makes everything a winner really. And lastly is randoms. So I've said this is like a second trimester essentials. It's basically just things that I personally enjoy using in the second trimester. So the first one that is definitely really handy is either a water bottle or a travel cup or mug for water, for fruit juices, for anything that's going to keep you hydrated. Especially if you are like me and you are currently halfway or like showing real quickly in the summer because you sweat like nobody's business and you need to keep drinking. It's really important to drink. So one of these, because it's cute, because it's easy and because it's fun to carry around, I find myself more likely to drink more if I have it in one of these as opposed to just pouring myself a glass of water or juice. Call me crazy. Actually, there's no need to. I know I am, but this really does help. And it's easy just to sit on the bedside table and what have you. It's easily refillable with some ice. So highly recommend getting either a water bottle or a cup, and I would carry this with you right through to your labour and delivery bag because you'll thank yourself in the long run. Next thing is products that I mentioned in my last video, or I know that I mentioned this specifically in my first trimester essentials. This is the Tisserand Aromatherapy Sleep Better Pillow Mist. This is scented in jasmine, sandalwood and lavender. I am really struggling to sleep this time around. I don't know what. I think being pregnant and uncomfortable mixed with the whole lockdown mucked up routine kind of thing is just not helping me. So this is really, really helpful. I don't love the smell, but you get over it. It smells like one of those beanies that you put in the microwave. So, I mean, you get over it. You're not going to smell it once you're asleep, are you? Just a couple of sprays of this on your pillow before you go to bed. And it really does help you drift off, so that is great, and you can get that from Amazon. And the next thing is something that I think I referred to in my first trimester's essential, but I didn't actually include it in the video. However, my sleeping has gotten much worse. I think the heat and combined with everything else I've mentioned just really isn't helping at the moment. So I have been taking the Calms Night valerian root extract pills. So these are non-prescription sleeping pills. So basically they are traditional herbal pills. So they're all herbal, there's no nasty chemicals in there, they don't have any actual medicine in them, which is why I feel comfortable taking them. However, the one thing I will say is that if you are pregnant, if you've experienced a difficult pregnancy, anything like that, please get in touch with your midwife or your GP before taking anything medicinal, whether that's prescribed, whether that's herbal, it doesn't matter. If you're uncomfortable about anything, definitely get in touch with your midwife first. I feel perfectly comfortable taking these because they are herbal, there's no medicine in them, and so far my pregnancy has been relatively straightforward in terms of the actual baby. So these are really helpful. It says to take 4 tablets 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. I only take 2 or 3. And then if I'm still awake an hour or 2 later, I take another one. But I try not to go in for the 4. And I try not to take these every night. I only take them if I'm having a night where I really can't sleep. So this one is a bit strange and it could be seen as a bit controversial. So this is a fetal Doppler. So we got ours from think we got it from Amazon when we were actually pregnant with Nicholas. Basically, all this does is it does exactly the same as the Doppler that your midwife will use at your appointment. So I'll turn it on here. So like, you hear that? So basically, you turn it on, you pop a little bit of the jelly that it comes with on your tummy, and you can hear your baby's heartbeat. This is quite a controversial thing because I know that midwives don't like you to use these, and if you're a panicky person, I wouldn't buy one. If you've had problematic pregnancies, I wouldn't buy one, because obviously they're concerned that if you don't find your baby's heartbeat because you don't know where it is, or if you hear the umbilical cord instead of the heartbeat and all of that kind of stuff, then obviously you're going to panic. However, if you're quite a chill person, if you kind of know where your midwife searches and stuff like that, I recommend getting one of these. It's a really nice way to share the experience of the baby with your partner, because they don't get to feel the movements that you'll feel at this stage, and there isn't much of it they can experience with you until the baby's actually born. So this is really good. We've used this with both pregnancies, and it's especially nice for us to use when we have like a long gap between scans. So obviously our last scan was our 12-week scan, and we haven't had one since then, but since then we found out that we're having a little boy, and we feel like it's time for us to start properly bonding with this baby. So the Doppler is a great way to do that, and we really enjoy it. They're not cheap, not for a decent one anyway, but they're definitely worth it, especially if you plan to have multiple children, or if you have somebody that you know you can pass it down to have a listen to their baby when it's their turn. But yeah, so I think this is a great idea. Like I say, it all depends on who you are as a person and how your pregnancy is, but we really enjoy using ours. And then last but not least is a notepad. So this is a Pisces notepad that I got from my dad for Christmas, I believe. It's a Pisces one because I'm a Pisces, shocker. But basically, I've really been enjoying having a designated notepad for all of my baby lists, because I'm ready to get organised and I'm ready to nest, and I think keeping it all in one place really helps with the need to organise that is in my brain at the moment. So in here I write down the things that we need to get for the baby, the things we have for the baby, the things we need to do before the baby get here. I write down the things I want to do to, like, the things I need to buy for me, the things I want to put in my hospital bag, the things I want to get Nicholas to make him feel more comfortable about the new arrival, all of that fun stuff. But having a designated place to write all that down really helps me, and this will probably be the same notepad that I take in my labour and delivery bag for writing down breastfeeding times, toilet times for the baby, not for me, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, designated notebook for all things baby related, amazeballs, great idea. Okay, so there is one thing that I forgot to mention, and that should have come under comfort, care and comfort, and that is an extra pillow. So I have ordered a pregnancy pillow, but it hasn't arrived yet. So for the time being, I'm using a normal pillow that's a spare pillow, and I put it between my legs when I go to bed while I'm on my side, and it just helps to support the lower side of my stomach and my knees, because I'm starting to get quite large and quite uncomfortable. So the extra pillow really, really helps. I just want to throw that out there. So if you can get a pregnancy pillow, I recommend just getting them off of eBay or something like that, because realistically, the more expensive ones are no different really, unless you're gonna buy like a memory foam one or whatever. They're really no different to the ones you get on like Amazon, eBay, that kind of thing. And some places will charge you a fortune because they know that you are pregnant and uncomfortable, and you will probably pay for it. So you want my suggestion, just go on eBay, type it in, buy one that is in your budget, buy a pillowcase to jazz it up a wee bit. Do not spend stupid money on a pillow, because it really makes no difference. I have the hiccups. Classy. But yeah, so that is my last thing there, now that I've thrown that at the end. So that is everything for my second trimester essentials. I hope if any of you lovely people watching are pregnant, that you are coping, A, in lockdown, B, in this heat, and C, with the second trimester itself. I will be doing a video at the end of this week all about my 12 to 18 week pregnancy update. I'll go into a bit more detail about how I've been feeling and how I've been experiencing everything. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe by pressing the subscribe button down below, and also click the bell button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, guys, bye!